Hello, I want to welcome you to back to school night. This is not really school. You notice this is actually my house. So welcome to my house. But actually, virtual back to school night, you're seeing this, I take it right now on a link from my Google Classroom. And I want to say hi and introduce myself. My name is jzieske. Some of you may know me already from years past. Some of you actually may be students from the past. But yes, anyway, I'm jzieske. I've been teaching at Oak Grove Middle School now for, this will be my 22nd year. So I have 5 classes this year. 3 of them are physical education and 2 of them are 6th grade math classes. Now, you may be here because I have your child for 6th grade math, and I also have your child for 6th grade physical education. Doesn't matter what class the child is in, I have certain expectations that I have for all students. I expect all students to come to class on time and be prepared. Okay, I expect respectful students. I always tell everyone that it's a two-way street. I expect students to show respect to me and to each other, and I also show respect to the students and to teachers and whoever else we interact with. I tell them we're like a family, we spend a lot of time together, and when we are good with each other, then we are going to have a much better class. I also have expectations that all work will be completed, that when we do things that I ask, there's a reason, they lead into other things, and so I want to make sure when we start new things, we're ready, we're prepared for that. That goes in PE as well as in math. I also have expectations that students will work with anybody that I ask them to. There are times when you'll work with friends, sometimes you'll work with people you don't know, but the idea is the more exposure you have to other people and thoughts and ideas, the more you validate each other, and you can learn that there's more than one way sometimes to do things, and so it's important to work with a lot of different people. I also expect that students are going to be responsible. Now for 6th grade math, your child will be working in this Core Connections Course 1 textbook. It's a CPM material, it's college prep math. And the idea behind college preparatory math is that they want students to not only know how to do work, but understand why they do work. If you flip through the textbook, there's a lot of work where they basically are given a main big problem, and the big problem, they have to use math concept, math ideas to get to the bottom of the problem. So a lot of the things that you see in this book are basically about how to think mathematically. Not here's a bunch of math problems, do math problems. They're wanting the kids to understand the reason behind using math. So it looks different from what we were used to when we were children, but it is one of the things that colleges are saying the kids really need to be able to do. Now, if your child does not intend to go to college, there's real world problems in here. I mean, these are real things that you're going to come in contact with, and to try and understand how to do it by the time they get to finish with high school. They're going to be using a lot of this throughout the middle school and then the high school, and they'll understand how to approach problems, and it's not going to be one of those things where they go, I don't use this in the real world. They're going to see that they're going to use it in the real world. Now, this is the book that we'll use when we're at school. We're not there yet. It's the same thing as online that we've been using. The online version has tools the kids have been using so far already, and it's actually very, it's the same exact thing. It's very easy to navigate around the book, and the students are learning that right now online. So whenever we go back to school, if they are more comfortable using the computer version, they can continue to use it. if they want to use the hardcover version, they can use it as well. But each night they'll have some work, whether it's in this book or they'll have some Imagine Math. There's Imagine Math student app that we use on the Chromebooks right now, and the students are spending some time kind of going over some of the skills that they should be practicing, division, multiplication, things of that nature. Now, when students have work, they have to submit the work. They have to turn it in. I have to be able to see it. I have to be able to give them credit for what they've done. And right now, all assignments are posted on Google Classroom. So they go to Google Classroom, they see what the assignment is. Right there on Google Classroom, they can actually click on the assignment, and when they click on the assignment, there's a way to turn in the assignment, but they can't just click submit because they have to attach their work to it. So they actually have to make a copy of the work, and then they have to submit it to get credit for it. Now, we have gone over that in class. Many students know how to do it. Many students are not turning in their work. Now, I would appreciate if you could talk to your student about their work, because when I'm in class with them, sometimes they're not real forthcoming to tell me if they don't understand how to turn something in or not. I've actually had some tutoring sessions. In tutoring sessions, I had one student come, and I still have more than one student that is not turning work in. So I think that could stem right from them not having the ability or knowledge of how to do that. And we've gone over it a few times, but it's hard to see on the child's end what is going on there. So please ask your child how they're doing with that, and have them show you their grade. And if it's not what you want, then please send me an email and say, hey, Mr. Zieske, this is what's going on. He's not, or she's not able to submit assignments, and I'll be more than happy to check that out. So it's been nice to talk with you, or to talk to you. Hopefully we'll see each other soon. But until that time, take care, stay safe.